Okay, so today is Reptile Day, like the most exciting day of the year. Today I get to talk about snakes and crocodiles, and I'm wearing my vintage turtle earrings, the little screwback ones, which lots of folks don't even think, but turtles are in the reptile family. And then here is my outfit, and I don't think that you're gonna be able to see, but maybe. Okay, so look here. There's a snake. And here's a hand with a snake on it. And the hand actually says Carpe Diem, but I think it should say Carpe Serpentis. Seize the snake. So I don't wear a lot of vintage retro, but I could not resist this skirt because I love Victorian symbolism. This heart is the symbol of friendship. I love roses and I love snakes. And today is Snake Day. So I have a water snake and not a copperhead. I have a rattlesnake to dissect today. So woo, it's gonna be so exciting. I'm gonna show you all my snakes that I have, because later when they're dissected, of course, they're not gonna look the same. They go in Ziploc bags and they go in the freezer. I defrosted them in the refrigerator last night, and I had to tell my husband, just so you know, there are 2 snakes sitting on the shelf in there, so you don't have a heart attack when you open up the fridge. So here is a common water snake. Big, fat, chunky boy. I do not kill animals. Disclaimer about that. I don't kill animals. People give them to me after they have been hurt or something's happened, or they've had to be killed because they are like the poisonous snake. And so I'm gonna put down in my description where these snakes came from and why, because I do not believe in killing snakes. They are so good for the environment. And here I have this little guy, and he is a prairie rattler. And I don't know if you can see, he has just the nibbity bittest of a little nubbin of a rattle down here on the bottom. But I have dissected water snakes that have whole fish in them. I have dissected poisonous snakes that have crickets in them. And I even dissected a 5-foot long black snake with some of my kids, and it had a big old handful of black feathers and a blackbird foot inside of it. That was the only stuff that hadn't digested yet. So goodness knows what's going to be in the bellies of these snakes. I can't wait to see. Oh, such a fun day. So this is the rattlesnake, and it is opened up through here, and we're going to go up and we're going to look and we're going to see. Can you see that little, looks like a little corrugated pipe right there? That is actually the windpipe. That's the little trachea that goes down through there. And if we come down through here, snakes have 2 lungs, but one of them is not really developed. So the lung on this side is right there. So we've got the lung right here going down this side, and you can see how it connects right there. The lung connects to the trachea all the way up there. We keep coming down through here, and this beauty right here is the 3-chambered heart. Isn't that huge for the size of a snake? Big, beautiful heart. We come down, and I always tell the kids the biggest organ that you're going to see when we open up an animal is going to be the liver. We've got the liver all down through here. And if you followed this tube right here all the way up, this is the esophagus. So when it swallows food, it goes down the esophagus, and here is the stomach. We actually opened it up, but it had already digested all of its food and the stomach was empty. But down here we have the gallbladder, which has the green bile in it. It's still really full of it. Underneath there, we have the spleen and the pancreas, the little bulbs underneath there. We have the spleen and the pancreas underneath. And then all of this white stuff, these are fat bodies. So all of this fat just shows that this is a really healthy snake. And when we come down from the stomach there and we come into this portion right here, you're going to be able to see that this is the small intestine coming down. And it goes from the small intestine down into the large intestines. We've got a lot of the fatty bodies here. If this had been a male, there should have been a testy on this side. Comes down, and you can see that we have more of the kidneys. We've got right here, we've got a kidney, and let me break that little sac right there. I can't look at the camera and do it at the same time. Okay, so these that have this little bumpity texture on either side, there's the kidneys on either side. Comes down to the large intestine. The large intestine comes in between the two kidneys. And we've already opened the bottom portion because we could see that there was food in it. We wanted to see what it had been eating. So here is the large intestine, and I don't think I can do that one-handed. Okay, so you can see that it is carrying waste. It's filled with waste all the way down here, and then here is the divided anal scale down here, and so that's where it all empties out, right down there. And no testy up here, and a very blunted tail. The blunted tail is usually a sign of a female instead of a longer, thinner tail. And I don't know what happened to this snake, but I think it must have lost its rattle at some time, because look at what a poor, tiny little bit of a rattle it had. I've seen tiny rattlesnakes with much bigger rattles. So an absolutely gorgeous and very healthy prairie rattlesnake. Okay, so if we open him up here, we come along there, and if you notice, the heart is even in a different area on this one. So here is our beautiful heart, and then when we open it up, what is this?
It's a frog.
I don't know.
It's got something in there.
It is something so big that it has ruptured the stomach.
Put your guesses in now.
Okay, we're gonna
It
open.
looks like a frog.
Oh,
It's
Mike,
another
are you
snake.
videotaping?
Is that a snake? Is
Oh
that a snake?
That's a
my
big
gosh,
frog.
it is
It's
a
a frog.
giant frog.
Okay.
Look at that. This is a first. Oh my
Let's
gosh,
dissect
keep
the frog.
videotaping.
Ribbit.
Oh my head. Well, look at this. The stomach literally popped because it was
would've
so
died anyway.
huge.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
This is insane.
It's still going.
So here
should
is the
dissect
bottom
the
part.
frog.
We should. What's in the frog?
Yeah, we should see what's in the frog.
Okay, so
It's a snake. A
here
goldfish.
is
Snake
the
in the frog.
frog.
My snake.
It's like the old woman who
Revenge.
swallowed a fly. So here's the bottom of the stomach that is still holding on there. And here is this whole frog.
Partially
Oh my
digested.
Is that not stinking amazing? Oh my gosh.
Where's
I
his
want to
arm?
cry. Okay, look at this. Look at this snake. Oh my goodness. So this was a mighty, oh,
That's
wait a minute.
That's eggs, aren't it?
I'm wondering if she was trying to make eggs.
kind of looks like.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's peel.
Those are all eggs.
Wowzer. Oh my goodness. That's why I didn't want to open it till you guys got here. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. I told them I hadn't taken my heart medicine and I was shaking. If I have a heart attack, know that I died happy.
Nah, we'll just call the hospital and hope you live.
There we go. Okay.
Positive
Oh
death.
my goodness.
CPR.
Look
She was
at
too happy she saw a
this.
frog in the snake's body.
Okay. So this is new to me. All of this I've gotten you saw the eggs that I've gotten out of one before. I'm not certain if that's eggs or not. Look at this. This is completely different than the other snake. It's blowing my mind.
Well, at least we know that this is going to be memorable for us.
Yes.
You remember us well.
Well, blunt tail, super blunt tail.
Yeah,
And so
definitely.
let's look in here, because I mean, I'm not even seeing organs. It's like its whole stomach was all of its organs. Let's see if we can find. I don't
Are they
even
gonna
see
be
a.
all underneath?
I don't even see a liver.
I bet they're underneath the.
I mean, look at that. The
That's weird.
stomach just like blew up.
Would it survive
So,
if it,
so
since
heart.
the stomach is gone?
No, it wouldn't have lived.
Okay, what? Okay, so here's the stomach, and because it blew up, here is our gallbladder that we were looking at in the other one. There's our gallbladder, and our little spleen. So now let's kind of cut through here. Oh, he's stinky. Okay, so and here's our intestine. Oh, it's just such a healthy. I think those are eggs. I think those are trying to be eggs.
They're trying to be.
You know when your mom says
Well,
your eyes are bigger than
forming,
your
you
stomach?
know. Okay, so I'm not seeing
You
like
think it's the other
kidney,
way?
anything down
Yeah.
in here. Yeah, it's a girl. I'm not seeing testes. What is in here? It's like it ate so much it didn't even have room for organs. It's insane. I mean, I'm not even seeing that.
could just crack those eggs and fry 'em up.
Oh.
Get your bit off the bed more
Wow.
than you
Okay,
can chew.
what's that?
Yeah.
Just a reminder.
Oh
all
my
this
gosh,
on
what is
video.
that?
Post it on YouTube.
Is that like, I gotta cut that open. If these are eggs, could that be like a little partial baby in there? Or is that blood? I'm sweating like a warthog. I'm so excited. Look
She's
at that.
going surgeon
Oh
on
my
us.
goodness.
She is.
Are those babies?
my
Oh, they are. Look at its eye. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Look at, are you getting this?
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on those
I've got
babies?
it pretty zoomed in.
Oh my.
That's insane.
Y'all are, is this not a treat? Can you even believe this? I
They
have
look
cut
like
open
little corn dogs.
so I have cut open so many snakes, and this is a first because this would have been live birth, guys. Remember, these are the egg sacs that would then they would come out in their little membrane, and then they would be born.
Yeah, but their mama got greedy
Oh
and she
my
ate too much.
gosh! And that's why she kept coming back. She was feeding her babies. Oh, bless her. I feel so sad. But what an amazing, amazing thing. So all of these, there's her intestine going down along the bottom of the egg sac. All of these are little fertilized eggs. That's insane. Can you see, Laura? Oh my heavens. That is so stinking cool. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this because I'm about to wet my pants. I'm going to take this right here. And I'm going to see.
You gonna preserve those?
I'm trying to think how I would, because if I put it in alcohol, I'm afraid it's going to dissolve. So I'm trying to think of what would be.
Let's freeze them.
I want to open one of these and see if we can actually see the baby, or if it's just, you know, very like
hard.
mucus maybe. I don't know. Oh my heavens. There is the tiny little, oh gosh, a snake's it. There is that little infant. Oh my goodness. See if I, there, I clipped something and he's starting to kind of uncurl. Come on out of there, baby.
Come on.
I see the head.
Yes, you see the eye?
It's coming out.
Oh my.
It's a
Oh,
baby. It's a baby.
That's amazing.
It's all curled up.
Is that not so cool?
It's pretty cool.
He who wants to grab pictures, grab them now.
Okay, so
I'm gonna take them.
that's amazing. God is so cool.
Everyone's just taking photos.
Give me my wallpaper.
And if you want to take pictures of random things
think
on there
I've
on my phone,
got-
I would love to.
Let's incubate the eggs.
I don't think I want to do
Would that not be amazing?
Yeah, I don't think they'll
So
live.
can you take? Did
I
you
think
take
they've
pictures
stopped
also?
I think I
developing
have
those
some
since they're not
pictures.
getting any more
That's
nutrients.
just amazing. Wow. Coolest thing ever.
2 in 1.
I mean, look at this. The frog
I mean, we
was
started out
so
with a
high up
frog.
in its throat and burst the stomach that
So the frog killed it?
my dad killed it. He bludgeoned it, but would it have lived? Would it have
No,
gone
it,
on and
no, it wouldn't
died?
have. That is actually that can
Ew.
actually
that's his
kill
little feet
humans. That will actually kill humans if they eat
I mean,
too
it's
much.
clear
it'll
up to
rupture
his
the stomach.
heart. That's
Yeah.
where the frog's feet were right beside its heart. Can you imagine a frog kicking against your heart? I almost can, but that's insane.
Frog kicking next to your heart. Man, I don't have to
It's like
make my
half
own heart
digested.
beat. Just doing it for me.
What is it?
The frog's like half digested.
It is. Well, it was in the stomach acid. This part that was out, I mean, that's like perfectly preserved. You can
should
even
dissect
see
the
the
frog.
little membranes in between his toes.
Yeah, we need.
But
that,
he was starting to decompose. You can see his spine right there.
Oh my gosh.
And then his eyes were
Let's
gone.
dissect him.
But let's dissect him.
See if you find a baby snake in him.
Oh man,
Are
if
his
that
arms
if
gone?
that happened to be such a case
One
of
is,
revenge.
and he
so
may
weird.
have lost that one when he was getting eaten. So we'll see. We'll see if he may be too
Decomposed.
dissolved in his belly to be able to see what he might have
We're gonna
had
have a
within him.
video of this entire thing.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, let's open up
Post
his
on YouTube, we'll
belly
be famous.
portion.
Oh, no, you should post this on your YouTube channel.
Oh,
Do you have one?
I do.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, so what all is in here? What is that part?
frog.
I think that may be the. Oh, I don't
It was
know
giving
what
birth
that is.
while being eaten. by
It's
something
pretty
giving birth.
just juicy in there, so I'm not. Oh, here's the tummy. What was I even? Oh my gosh! Look how huge the tummy is.
deep.
Oh, it's gonna be massive. Are you still videoing?
Yeah.
Hey, it
Oh
could
my
be.
goodness.
Would it not be epic if it was a baby snake? A snake with a
eggs.
frog inside.
The ancient
getting
battle.
revenge.
The ancient battle of
ate him
the
as it was
ages.
going
gosh,
down.
it's
getting
Revenge of the
revenge.
mother.
Okay, what do we have in
What do we
here? Let me cut this way a little bit. Okay. Wow, big somethings.
Crawdad?
That's like a
shell. Yeah, shell. So is
Maybe
this
Is it crawdad?
maybe
shell.
a? I'm thinking maybe like a grasshopper or something. No.
It's a
It's a
crawdad.
mole.
No.
Look, it looks like a
Is it a It is a mole. Oh my gosh.
A mole?
Either a mole. It's a shrew, not a mole. I have a little shrew in a jar.
Oh my
It's a
Lanta.
shrew.
Oh my Lanta.
It is a shrew.
Let's dissect that one.
Look at that.
Oh
Oh,
my Lanta, people, this
You
is
need a picture of all
crazy.
three
We're
of
this is crazy.
Let's dissect
they
it.
have
I
to
think
cry.
we have
We need to dissect
we had
that
3
now.
animals out of 1.
We need to dissect that now.
Annabelle, while you're standing over there, would you grab that little jar in front of the owl and bring it over here, and you'll see basically what's in its stomach. Because my hands are too disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So here we go.
It's his brother.
Look at
Yep.
that.
Exactly.
In
Oh my
the
Lanta.
in the bullfrog,
In the snake.
in the snake, with the
With the
baby
babies.
snakes.
Yeah, man.
That sure is his long lost brother.
This is like so epic.
my
I can't even
gosh.
stand it. Oh wow. Okay, I don't even know what time it is. I'm not
It
sure I can.
is 2:08.
Okay, it was
So-
worth staying over for, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
that is. insane.
Wow.
We need to look in the shrew now.
I am actually going to tuck
don't
this
think
back
we
in here and close it up a little bit, and I'm going to have my dad come over because my dad is the one who
Killed it.
no, he taught me everything. He taught me everything about animals, everything about dissection, everything about the natural world.
What are
and
the
he
odds
will-
of this happening?
I know.
You know,
It's insane.
back then, like 5 years ago, when unboxing was a big thing.
The inner sac. Should we open that?
Ooh, what? Oh,
Oh, another one.
Maybe there were 2 popped eggs.
there may have been. So I don't even remember. I lost count. What did I count?
13.
13.
Oh, an unlucky number 13.
Well, there might have been more that popped in there. Because, see, there's one right there that I probably didn't. Yeah, because there's a baby right there I didn't count. So probably 14.
or 15.
Yeah.
Maybe 16. It might have gone down farther.
Look at that. It's insane.
That's crazy.
Oh. Wow.
We need to look inside those egg.
You think we need
Yeah.
to? I think he'll just go to mush because I don't know that that's not just like a little blood sac around it. Maybe it is its actual little membrane sac. Because, see, I think he's just a little fetus to where when I take that apart, he'll just be like goo. Because, see, it doesn't want to cut. It's just like the blood membrane around
Just
him.
eating
See if
through
I
that.
can make him unfurl. Oh, there he's going. He's unfurling like a snake. Come on, baby.
Come on,
Oh my
slide
God.
out.
We'll
Look
see
at
how
that.
long he is because baby snakes are usually really long when they're born.
Oh my
longer than
Lanta!
we
Look at
do.
how. Look at that! It looks like a worm.
Look at that
The
little
eyeball's so
guy. Oh my heavens.
Reminds me of a Cyclops.
Look at that.
And there's his
baby.
eyes. You can see his eyes.
Yeah,
perfectly.
two of them, just perfect little eyeballs.
This is the perfect unboxing.
Isn't that
The
insane?
perfect
Kind of
unboxing.
looks like a cut on your hand.
It does.
I think it looks like a leech, a long skinny leech.
Yeah, it's stuck in your blood.
But wow. Okay, awesome possum. Thank you, God. That was amazing. Made my day. So
Yep. And you're getting steak dinner.
and now I get to eat